Hello everyone and welcome back to Dune. Last time we did take over the first Harkonnen siege. So let's just check the map and let's see how everybody's doing today. So you can distinguish the Harkonnen troops from your troops because these guys here are dancing.
We are doing espionage.
You're settled there, so you are all of you just undercover, like all 1,000 guys?
My troop of prospectors is currently going to another siege.
That's great. Let's see how these guys here are doing. Our spiritual and gardening Fremen.
We're doing bulb growing. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop. Harkonnens are not very far from here.
That is true. They're your neighbors, in fact.
About half of the work has been done.
That's great. That's actually surprisingly fast, considering that those guys are novice, but I guess maybe it depends on the area or maybe to the amount of spice that was there before, which kind of reflects the area, sort of.
Have you seen how we transformed that fortress into a lovely siege?
Yes, and I don't actually know how you transformed that fortress back into a natural-looking cave, but I'm not going to question it.
We are doing military training. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop.
Okay, so let's actually see whether these guys can still get equipment.
Okay. We are doing military training. Oh my God, atomics. We are doing military training.
Yep. There's a nuclear warhead in this fortress. You should definitely use that for the final battle, so let's actually cancel and ask for more information.
Here are the characteristics of my troop.
Yep, these guys now have a nuclear warhead. Nukes are a special thing in the Dune universe. Generally, the use of nukes against humans is considered to be a great sin, and it's essentially socially completely unacceptable. And in the books, it's described as... Let's actually go there. So if you use atomics, or if one of the great houses would use atomics against another one, then the Emperor and all other houses would essentially just retaliate and eradicate them. So it's not mutually assured destruction, but essentially everybody jumps you at the same time destruction, and they're still keeping atomics for political reasons. And I'm not quite sure which of these Fremen chiefs is now the one that actually was liberated here. And the atomics are kept, and the official reason is always that they are needed in case humans encounter a different intelligence, essentially in case aliens, which don't really exist in the Dune universe, unless you count, let's say, the Dune sandworms as aliens. They don't really exist, so, but that's why officially nukes are kept, at least in the first couple of books. Changed later, but going on a tangent here, so let's talk to these guys.
We've been compelled to work for the Harkonnens for so many years. We were nothing more than slaves.
Okay, so these guys should join me.
These Harkonnens have despised us and treated us badly for too long. You can count on my troops for aid in your battles.
Thank you very much, uncannily blonde guy.
We were captured by the Harkonnen troops here. We'll do our best not to be captured again.
You better do.
We are awaiting your orders. Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
It's not terribly large. You could actually, I guess you could do spice mining. You could also do military training. Your group isn't all that large, it's only 1,200, so I'll let you do spice mining for now.
I've seen a spice harvester around. There isn't anyone using it. It would be nice to have it.
So, let's have you search for equipment.
I'm sure that we'll do a better job with this harvester. Let me show you the statistics of my... I don't think I can find an Orni available in all the places around here.
So, I know... Okay, so what's that? I like how all those guys are just standing around there, not moving at all.
There are saboteurs.
Yeah, I don't really care about saboteurs. It just cost me some time and resources, but to be honest, I'm not terribly concerned about it. So let's instead... Wait, there's an Oni right here. You just said there was no Oni here. There's an Oni right here in this place. Are you blind? Maybe you are. In any case. Let's try to give that guy... Yeah, there's 2 Ornies. What the hell? So let's have you guys get that Orni.
We've been asked to do spice mining.
Actually, no, let's just modify the equipment.
May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
There we go.
The Orni should prove really useful in watching for the worm sign. It'll save lives and equipment.
And money.
May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
So, let's not actually check those guys out anymore. Let's instead see what you have to do.
We are doing espionage.
Okay, that's good. Are you having any progress?
We're doing bulb growing. Here are the characteristics. Harkonnen Center. About half of the work has been done.
So it's still about half. So I could send out more guys for espionage, but I don't really want to do that right now. Let's instead... Okay, so don't really need to check on those guys, because I think I just... Nope. Yeah, I just resettled those guys. So, whoops. There we go. Instead, let's... Nope. Here we go. Let's instead check what's up here. Those guys have been resettled as well. So yeah, for now, I mean, you could just sit around for a while. Actually, oh, these guys have finished prospecting now, that's good. So you should harvest now.
We are doing spice mining. Here are the characteristics of my troop.
Average already. I guess these guys already start with experience, which just makes sense. They worked for the Harkonnen, especially if they're average, because they probably didn't try too hard working for their slavers.
Look, our production level has gone up. Harkonnens are not very far from here.
That is true.
Would you like me to repeat what I said? What?
Nope. So, these guys here, any new information?
We are doing espionage. Let me show you the statistics of my troop. It's getting hot for us down here.
Okay.
Looks like there are no Harkonnen troops around.
Really? No? Okay. That is odd.
We are doing espionage.
I mean, you could just attack.
Okay.
If there's really no troops, then we should just take this over straight away. So, let's actually give that a shot. I mean, they could just be wrong. I hope they're not, because if they're wrong, I'm probably going to die. Oh, looks like there was nobody there. Okay. Good for us. So got another message here.
Yahoo! We won the battle, Muad'Dib.
Yeah, that's because there was no battle. You just marched into an unoccupied building. So anyway, so you just hang around here. Looks like this time... Okay, so no Fremen here. I guess this was completely unoccupied. Alright, interesting.
We've won the battle. We're transforming this ugly fortress into a nice...
So now that they've won the non-existent battle, let's check out the map again. And we should probably move some of these guys over there. So let's check you out.
We are doing military... Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
So let's move you.
Show me where you want me.
You're probably my best... Wait, so... Don't want to move you to the wrong... Oh yeah, this one, yes.
Okay.
Mine. So, I don't think those guys will attack me straight away, so I can send you on espionage.
Have you seen how we transformed that fortress into a lovely siege?
Yes, you've already told me that a million times.
Okay.
So let's see, I guess you're going to go north? Okay, I'm alright with that.
Have you seen how we transformed that fortress? Show me where you want me.
You will go here as well.
Okay.
And you can stay there for now, with your head under the spice miner.
We're doing spice mining. Let me show you the statistics of my troop. Have a look at our spice production.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. So let's check out what kind of equipment we had in that new forge apart from an Oni. That's not actually... Wow, that's a lot of equipment. So maybe I shouldn't have bought all that much because I've been finding a lot of stuff here. So I didn't actually want to exit the map here, but yeah, we'll see. Let's just check on you again.
We're doing bulb growing. May I show you the characteristics of my troop? Harkonnens are not very far from... About half of the work has been done.
That sounds pretty good. So let's wait for those guys to actually move. In the meantime, let's actually go back to the palace and check with our mom. Actually, shouldn't you guys have an... Yeah, you guys should have an Oni. So, oh yeah, I think maybe I took your Oni away.
We are the spice pro...
Actually, let's not do that.
3 sieges where you want me to go.
So I might have stolen the...
We are the spice prospectors. Have a look at the
Oh
characteristics.
no, they do have an Oni.
Okay.
Thought I'd stolen their Oni when they were busy there.
Here are the characteristics of my troops.
So actually, let's move you guys.
Show me 3 sieges where you want me to go.
So let's... Whoa, no. There we go. So I want you to go up here, and then up here, just so you're not directly at the front lines, because I don't think these guys can be replaced. I think once you lose them, you have to liberate them, otherwise you're out of luck. So let's see what the spies here are saying.
We are doing espionage. Let me show you the statistics of my troop. We've seen 2 Harkonnen troops.
Okay, that's not too bad, but they could be large or they could just be better than my troops. So let's just keep them there for a while. I'm not quite sure whether it increases the quality of my intel, but it may. In any case, we can always send those guys in there later. Could actually send you on a spy trip as well.
Have you seen how we transformed that fortress into a... Okay.
So, the question is, where are you going? Are you going to go north as well? Because I think I actually want information about this place here. Okay, but we'll see. In any case.
We've won the battle. We're transforming this ugly fort. We've won the battle, Muad'Dib.
Okay, so you guys are still celebrating, which is okay. And yeah, let's go back to the palace and let's see. Nope, we don't want to take an Oni, so let's exit the maps. And let's instead just write a worm there. And let's talk to our mom again. Maybe just have to drink the water of life at one point, but I don't really want to risk that right now, because if you fail, it's just going to kill you. There's really nothing in between. Let's call another sandworm. And then we should be good. Yeah, I thought transforming fortress into sieges took a lot longer, but I guess it doesn't. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. So let's go through here. And yeah, here we go.
Oh, Paul. How I can feel this power in you. Could he be the one? Believe me, Paul, I can sense that your powers have increased. You are now able to contact Fremen in a wider range.
Yeah, maybe I just need to win one battle to do that.
You were invited to drink the water of life. Oh yes, you were right not to try it. I've heard very little about it. Let me investigate.
But looks like we still have to wait for that. Oh well, let's talk to Stilgar, actually.
We all like Chani a lot. I'm sure her disappearance will have a bad effect on the motivation of the Fremen troops.
It does. So, looks like our charisma does have increased, but we are still not able to drink the water of life, or at least Jessica thinks we are not ready for that. Oh well. So let's see what the progress is. I'm kind of curious about these ecology guys, because it seems like they are essentially just they're always, maybe they just start at being half done.
We're doing bulb growing. May I show you the characteristics of my troop? Harkonnens are not very far from. About half of the work has been done.
You started having done half the work, which is kind of weird, but never mind.
We are doing espionage. May I show you the characteristics of my troop? We've seen 2 Harkonnen troops. Armament is impressive here. We can see that they are well trained too.
Okay, so that's going to be difficult.
We are doing espionage.
Should probably... Yeah, I think I've got all the information I can get, so let's move you.
Show me where you want me.
Here.
Okay.
So there's even more guys over there, which is not going to make this any easier.
We are doing espionage. Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
Oh, you've got very little equipment. I think you can actually take some of the less guns that lie around here.
We've seen 3 Harkonnen troops. Soon we'll be able to tell you how they are armed.
That's great. So these guys still transforming.
We are doing military. Here are the characteristics of my troop.
Okay, so you are essentially experts, which is great. You're still transforming, I guess?
We're transforming this ugly fortress into...
Yeah, so I probably want to attack those guys first. Then again, if these guys are not well trained, then I might not do that, but we'll see. Of course, there's also all these guys down here. Not really, I don't really fancy those guys as well, but we'll see. We have to reconquer all that stuff. Could actually, yeah, do some more espionage.
We are doing military training.
So...
Okay.
Yeah, now I always seem to be able to do espionage. Before that, occasionally it was just grayed out. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. Maybe it's like a trigger, or maybe there's some other reason why you couldn't do that before. I don't actually know, but in any case. So, do I want... I could use some more weirding modules, to be honest. Let's actually check whether this guy here is going to sell some. I'm not quite sure whether Harkonnen ever have weirding modules. Okay, so... I could also do I might have to move those guys. Actually, let's check what kind of equipment these guys have.
We are doing military training. Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
Okay, so that's a lot of less guns. So these guys are essentially done for the most part. Let's nevertheless try to send them out.
Here are the characteristics of my troop. I don't think I can find atomics in all of the places around here.
Nope, doesn't look like it. So I think those guys were my atomics guys, weren't they?
We are doing SP. May I show you the characteristics of my...
Yeah, definitely.
We're currently trying to determine if there are...
Okay, if not, I'll take that over as well. I gladly do it. So do you have any more information now?
We are doing espionage. May I show you the characteristics? We've seen 3. Soon we'll be able to...
So these, I think, so these guys had everything.
We are doing military... Have a look at the characteristics of my troop.
They had everything. And these guys here?
We are doing... May I show you the characteristics
of my troop? They definitely need stuff, so... modify your whatever your task, and let's search, and you should...
We're going to search for laser guns.
Sounds good to me, and you are transforming, I guess.
We're transforming this ugly fort.
Okay, well, sounds good to me. What about you?
We are doing espionage. Here are the characteristics of my troop. We've seen 3 Harkonnen troops. Wadib, we have found the toughest Harkonnens of all here.
Okay, that's pretty bad, but they're close to the fortress, so that's not really surprising. So seems like those guys are not... Those guys aren't as tough as one might think. So what's with this one here anyway? So let's move you.
We are doing espionage. Show me where you want me.
And yeah, let's move you over there.
Okay.
Because I kind of want them to spy on those guys. But I guess... maybe I can get them to that.
We are doing military training. Okay.
So these guys might actually go over there, that would be helpful. So what about you?
We are doing... May I show you the character? We've seen 3... They are dangerous, Muad'Dib. They've got arms, indeed.
Well, so they are not like fist fighters.
We are doing espionage.
So let's give you a little more, like a day or so, then we'll see. Then I'll get you better equipment as well. So... you guys are just hanging around again. So, and that's said and done. I guess prospectors are just hanging around too, but that's okay, because we don't really have anything to prospect. Any progress with you guys, or are you still half done?
We're doing... Have a look at the characteristics of my troop. About half of the work.
Yep, it's still half the work. Is there actually... Nope.
Show me where you want me.
Don't actually want to move you, sorry about that.
We're doing bulb growing.
Let's instead check whether there's any ornithopters here. Nope. Are there any here? Yeah, so I might move these guys and give them an ornithopter at one point. It makes them move a little bit faster. Not that it's terribly important, but yeah, maybe we should do that. So yeah, I wish you could tell your Fremen to just spy on a specific fortress, but I guess that's not possible.
We are doing espionage. May I show you? We've seen... They are dangerous. We are doing espionage.
Oh, so... actually move you, because I don't want you to attack all by yourself.
Okay.
And let's get you some better equipment. Yeah, I really need to ensure that my guys have the best equipment in the long run. So, you're not going here anyway, are you?
My troop is going behind the Harkonnen lines to find a fortress.
Yeah, you could actually just change their destination to a fortress, but that's not spying. Then they will just attack it, and then they probably get themselves killed. So let's not do that either. Let's instead check. So no, there's no... Do we actually get information if we click on here? So we can select the troops, but we always just get information about the fort. So we actually have to have guys there to get all the information, as it seems. Okay, interesting. So let's...
We're transforming this ugly fortress in...
Okay, let's actually send you guys on another mission. I mean, this could just be unoccupied, but I don't just want to send guys there. It's too risky.
We're doing military training. There is a troop already on the way. In my opinion, it's of no use to double them. There's less risk of their being caught.
Probably true. Then again, sending something like 2,000 plus spies, a little bit of unorthodox anyway, but... Well, what do I know about actual military espionage? So, these guys here... I I could just attack these guys, but...
Don't try to contact your men. All these men are our prisoners now. Now you can see what great fighters we are.
Yeah, but they never...
My troop is going behind the Harkonnen lines to find a fortress.
Yeah, it seems like we just can't spy on these, unless the Fremen really want to, which they don't. And these guys are just spying on new fortresses, which I do appreciate, but at the same time it also means that we're going to have to actually just wait for a random chance for those guys to spy properly.
We're doing spy... Here are the characteristics of my troop. A worm... Hopeful. Spice is harder to... Have a look at our spice production.
Okay, so I can contact these guys now, which is great. And I guess... Can I contact these guys? I'm kind of curious about that. Or are they still too far away?
It's been...
I can.
We're doing... Here are the characteristics of my troop. A worm... Hope... Spice is harder to... May I show you the statistics of...
So, but they're still mining, which is good. So, prospectors are still hanging around, which is great too. What are you guys actually doing? I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. So, let's see what we have here.
We are doing espionage. May I show you the characteristics of my troop? We're currently trying to determine if there are Harkonnen troops around.
So, sounds good to me. Yeah, I'm really curious about this fortress. Maybe I already spied on that one, but I think you should... Oh yeah, there's a lot of... Wow, they have so many guys around here. I think even if all my guys were in the army, that would be less guys. But then again, They had a couple of guys. That couple of sieges where they didn't have any guys, so maybe, yeah, that made a difference. I think I should also probably attack this one here next. Oh, this one here, so, but we'll see. Anyway, what are you doing anyway?
My troop is going back to our siege.
Oh, okay.
We found the laser guns.
That's good. And what are you doing?
My troop is currently going to another siege.
Yeah, sounds good to me too. So, yeah, I'm gonna check on the ecology guys again, even though they're probably not going to do any progress.
We're doing about half.
Nope,
of the
it's still
work
half the
right now.
work, yeah. This is not terribly interesting, but you can't really do a whole lot more than waiting. But let's see whether these guys here already have information on
We are doing
troop
espionage.
quality.
Here are the characteristics of my... We've seen 3 Wadib, we have found the toughest Harkonnens of all here.
So seems like around the fortress the guys are really tough, which is not really all that surprising. So let's actually
We are doing espionage.
move you,
Show me where you want me to.
and I could move you back here. So maybe,
Okay.
I'm kind of tempted to just attack the central siege here, but at the same time I don't really want to risk it. But oh well. Anyway, let's change
We are
your
doing
equipment.
military training. Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
There we go, and here we go. That's going to be a lot better.
Weirding modules. They seem to be a terrific weapon. May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
Alright, sounds good to me. So, and yeah, that should be it for now, I guess.
We're transforming this ugly fortress.
And you know what, I think this is enough for today. Yeah, we'll see whether I can launch another attack next time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you then. Take care and goodbye.